Alright, I'm back with the parts for the Wildcat. These are the last parts we'll be getting. I hope. Yeah. Convertible weather stripping to go all the way around the convertible top. Trunk weather stripping. Doors. The header across the front of the convertible top. I've covered the armrest. Got the first couple coats of white on the original bases. I am going to use those, and I'm going to paint these, the base plates to the arm bases. I've got new lines for the convertible motor and a new motor. Got new door locks and trunk lock with matching key, which I've already installed the trunk lock and passenger door lock, but one door was missing a bracket that attaches to the back of the lock to go over and work the lock itself. So I need to order those parts. They're 15 bucks and $5 shipping, no big deal. What else we got here? Got the door panels covered, the first stage of them. I have another section I want to add at the bottom. Oh, I have the back seat pattern figured out, and all the ostrich pieces cut out for it already. I got to figure out the solid pieces now and cut those out. Here's the last pieces of ostrich cut out, ready for the back seat. Got the car moved. I got it on the driveway now. I can clean it up really good and detail it. It's got the new felt strip window seal. Just test fitted this one. Haven't even clicked it on yet. So I'm going to take it back off and do something here. And still got to put some plastic behind it to seal it up from the weather. Armrest. I think I showed that last video. I'm gonna clean it up real good. I did something else. I can't think of what it was I did to it this week. So I'm waiting on that part to put that lock correct. Oh, the switch, convertible switch. That was a big deal. Huh. This was a switch for different year Wildcat, 1 year off. So it fit and mounted the same. I don't know if it's shallower though, because when I put this plate on you can barely get your finger to push it. So I may have to modify that. But the way it plugs in, I can't kick it out anymore. And I had to, this was his first problem with this convertible top, was the fuse panel. Here's the power wire that had a big, it turned into 2 wires and then went into a big old red harness that clicked into this tab here. But as you can see when I wiggle that, this is the power side of the fuse that goes through the fuse and into the other side to power what you're going to. But the metal is corroded, rusted, and broke. See, nothing left, just bouncing around. So that was a problem with the power. I'm going to run a new 10 gauge to this and put it on a little 30-40 amp fuse, whatever it needs. So I've got the original harness running up and plugging into that switch, which it does plug into. So that's nice to have that kind of factory. I just have to get a power wire to that end And I'm going to go ahead and remove the old motor and the old lines and clean these cylinders up and pray they work. If not, there's more parts we'd have to order. But 9 times out of 10 those are still good, and I don't see any evidence of leaking around the top. And hopefully that's just a new seal, which the lines come with new seals to put there. So we'll see. I'll get that done this week. I'm going to lay some plastic out because it's a mess dealing with that. Should have done that a long time ago. Alright. It's Sunday today, so I'm just getting everything ready for myself tomorrow, or all week. I took all these little parts off and soaked them in lacquer thinner to get the paint and overspray off, and I polished it. Same thing for that one. Of course those are new. That's new. Inside and outside here is new. Just that one needs to click down. It's got a screw that goes in it right here, but I'm waiting until I put these panels back on to finish fastening all that. Not only that, there's a lot of odd and ends on this car. I've already full with this quite a bit. Trying to get this window to go up all the way. It's got about a 1/4 inch more to roll up. These old cars, you have a lot of adjustments. You can kick the tracks up, down, in, out, and all this stuff people they had to fool with on the assembly line after they put the new weather stripping and everything on. So I still got to get this side lined up. Here's the weather stripping we have inside, some of it. So all this will be new. And this car it's missing screws everywhere, so I had to take the time to find the right screws, and I still have some more to find. The seat belts in the back, I'm going to have to drill new holes and put fender washers, because where somebody else put a floor in here, some of that stuff's welded in. We've got like weld marks over top the brackets and bolts holding the original seat belts. You can see I cut the original seat belts off the strap. And after I get done working back here, I'm going to lay some insulation down so it's clean there. Alright, that's enough. Thanks for watching, guys.